Thanks for coming back to the channel. I'm going to do a video I've been trying to do over the last, I don't know, month or so, maybe even longer, to show people how to do Quadlets in Podman in MicroOS. So this is going to be a simple video. I'm not going to show end to end, but I want to try to show you the commands. I've been asked a few times to show how to go and do Quadlets. I don't know if it's a big secret or not, but I had trouble learning until I, pieced some information together. So here we go. To do Rootless, you can use your username or simply just create a user with user add-m. App user is going to be the user that you want to call. It doesn't have to be app user, but it has to be a username. Then, of course, after you create it, you want to create the password for the app user. And then you want to do this command right here to make sure it lingers. And what's lingering, you want to be process persistent and start at boot. The location for Quadlets is just, log in as that app user and then type in make directory -p and then use this. This directory will contain all your Quadlets. And we'll go down to the next one. Once you've created your Quadlet, and I'm going to create another video that actually shows you some Quadlets in a place where I'm storing all my Quadlets. So you just create them and save them as a text file and then run this command. The app name, this right here, is what Quadlet you have created. If it throws an error after you try to start it, and this actually should say start, not status, you do this and it will show you the journal of that Quadlet. Why did it fail? Why, if there's any errors and whatnot. Which is, you can just do this also, just journal-u in the app name. One thing I found out that unprivileged ports for lower usage, i.e. 53 or 80, you have to run this command. This will allow your Quadlet to use those lower ports and actually have the more of it here. I think I just put this above when it should have been below, or maybe even deleted. Of course, one thing you have to do when you run Quadlets, you want to make sure they reboot, or they start after you reboot your system. So reboot your system and then check to see if they're still running. One way to easily do that is to open Cockpit and then make sure you have the Podman service running. So let me show you here. My new server, of course, 9090, and then I have an unclean shutdown because I unplugged the server. So I have all these services running on a single machine. The only one I have issue with is Frigate NVR, and I think it just takes up so much processing time that it kills the machine. And what I mean by kills, when I reboot the machine, everything starts at one time. It's not a good thing. Now that I've said that, on Jellyfin, and I'll cover this, I'll probably make a video about Jellyfin and the R setup. But what you want to do is you want to delay anything that starts up with a NAS drive. So make sure you do a timeout, start seconds, 900 seconds, or whatever you want. That helps everything start better. Like anything that uses the hard drive off the NAS, Jellyfin, sonar, radar, lidar, you just want to put that delay start, and that's just to let the machine start up and running, get all the connections, and then have a Quadlet start. And so you can see here on my Codeberg.org Gumshoe tech, I have all my media and R's and Streamy Stats, Technetium located in here. So you can just, if you want to install Jelly Swarm, you click on it, and this is what I'm running here. I've noticed on some of most of my Quadlets, I can just do %H, and that's the home directory. So I just put everything under my home directory of that user. But if I did a TFTP server, because I'm trying out changing backgrounds on my WebEx phones for work. And so I had to, let's see, where's my TFTP server? Right there. This doesn't work. I need to update this. I had to put the full directory path for this to work. And honestly, this is not the right TFTP. So I'll have to update this one. I went through like 3 or 4 different TFTP servers to get one that actually works. And I don't know if that's a MicroOS thing. But the other TFTP servers, when I would TFTP to them, it was throwing me out at the root directory, which I don't want that. So this one threw me out at the root directory. So hopefully by the time you see this video, I'll have updated this and corrected it. So yeah, I don't know if it's a Quadlet Podman thing that this is geared towards Docker. I just don't know, or it was not compatible at all with MicroOS. But once I changed it to a couple different ones, the last one I got to, it works great, providing images to my phones, or ability for my phones to offer images to Cisco phones, the hard phones. So yeah, Quadlets are fun. I've been having good luck finding and working with Quadlets. There's a few more containers I want to try. Image was probably the most interesting one. Yeah, and I also learned about homepage and putting a label for having everything, the Quadlets automatically add to homepage. And if you see a password in here, it's just a demo password. I don't actually use simple passwords. I do a random 16-bit password from password generator just because it's so much safer. I am doing the env. So where's my Frigate container? I have that set up. Do a .env file now. It's kind of cool. I really never used env, but since I have this up, I need to put all my passwords in the .env file so that I don't accidentally give you those 16 character passwords. Yeah, make sure you do your Frigate API key so you can get all those detections working pretty good. But I'm going to start updating Quadlets a little bit more, help everyone out. And the instructions for the Quadlets, this one is just the README file. So if you need to, you can visit my site and, let me know what you think about the Quadlets. I'm just learning them. As you can see, this is 2 weeks of probably, I've had them longer than this, but they've been up here at least 2 weeks or so. One thing I did know that when you build Quadlets, you want to put it in a media group or a network group. I called mine media, and I give everyone an IP address. So I have included my IP address layouts for everything. You don't need to do this if you don't want to. I find that everything works better because you want your LiDAR and Prowler and radar and sonar all to see each other. If you don't have them in a network, it won't work. I've tried doing a pod. I thought pods would be really good, but nah, I actually have to delete this. That's in a Quadlet, so I'll have to CLI in and remove that. But having everything in a network and create it as a Quadlet will show up under containers for Podman containers. You really can't do anything except for start them and stop them. But this is just my demo stuff, and I've done it previous videos where I created file names so that Frigate would see it, even though it's like a 1K file. There's no actual media behind that. Jellyseer, Jellyfin, BlueBlocker, Nextcloud actually work pretty good. Watch state, that's not bad. I'm just grabbing Quadlets and seeing if they work, and they do. So if you like this, please like and subscribe to see more containers. And I'll probably do an RStack just to familiarize everyone with creating everything under MicroOS. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.